My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to another energy update. I'm going to leave it open to spirit to communicate whatever message needs to come through for the collective right now. Now the sound, the music that came on for today's reading, same 999 hertz frequency, but this one is God's touch, miracle healing, peace, joy, and abundance. So I'm getting, this is what is in store for you if you've not started feeling that already. You've come to the end of some particular cycle, and this new cycle of really feeling that deep connection with the divine and that peace, that joy, that abundance, your birthright. That's what they just said. Your birthright is what's coming to you if it hasn't started already. Because my mind is looking at my bookshelf for some kind of weird reason, and I have a deck that's called activations. So that's what I'm getting: activations and chrysalis. All right, so I'm getting for the DF collective a lot of activations, especially as this new moon energy just went there, and we're into that whole super moon phase, and then I'm seeing chrysalis. So weird, right? Chrysalis tarot. And remember I was telling you that story about my father and his near-death experience, and he was saying it's then you understand the secrets of the universe, where in this earthly life you're in this perpetual chrysalis or cocoon, and it's only when you die then you become a butterfly. So what I'm getting for a lot of the DMs right now, they're going through that ego death. Okay, I think there's a lot of things in their life that are falling away, and it's forcing this chrysalis, this comfort zone, this cocoon that they've been in to be deconstructed, and they have no choice but to turn into this butterfly. So activations for DF and chrysalis energy for DM. Let me see if I can see, if you guys can see it. Anywho, but it's a kind of orangey one over there, the chrysalis, and then sorry, it's the activation, and this is the chrysalis tarot there. Anyway, whatever. All right, so short reading today, but I just want to, that just came through, so what is the message today? What does spirit want to bring through today? Any message? A message about you or for you? Oh Lord. And this card keeps popping up, okay? And this is what we are saying about ego death, right? I think, yes, that ego death that's happening here. But there's a lot of suicidal ideation happening right now. So you're gonna send your person a lot of love and your support and spirit if you're guided to reach out in person. You can do that. If they've told you not to harass them, please don't. But it looks like this is the general energy for the DMs. It's this being here, at rock bottom. At rock bottom, really. Okay, because we have this despair card. This has been coming on consistently. And the reason why they're here, because they think that they've lost you. See, you always come out as the old woman. You're the sage. Okay, you're wise. You're mature. Okay, and there's this union energy that's also coming in as well. We have a wedding here. Now there could be a third party in this, but somebody else at war, and we keep getting the same messages over and over again. Anyway, let's see what's today's specific message, but this is the gist of it. So you're having activations. You're here as a sage. You're having the activations, and they're having the ego death, just as I said. All right, so let's see what comes out. We already have 4 cards. All right, so we have waiting. So somebody here is waiting. We have the 3 of Wands energy. They're seeing things from a higher perspective, and they're waiting. I'm going to pull cards and see waiting for what and who is waiting there. Even though it's feminine energy, I love the DMs in divine feminine energy right now anyway. So it could be either one of you guys. Now we have a foe. Somebody has an enemy. Somebody has an enemy. Okay. What is this? Also another feminine energy coming out here. So this could be DF, this could be karmic. Let's have a look. Let's see what else is here. We have a lover. Okay. This could be a lover that has to choose between two. Again, he has been coming out consistently with this whole Romeo and Juliet vibe. And again, that's that theme of suicide. And I know that's triggering for a lot of people, but it's the message that's coming through, so I have to mention it. That theme of suicide is very, very strong at this point in time. Okay, so definitely take care of yourself first. And if you have reserves, you send love and energy to your DM. At the end of the day, everybody's responsible for their own shit, you know. And then we have haughtiness, we have pride and ego. So what is the story? We see a lover who is full of pride and ego, or this could be a passing energy, right? Somebody that was shaking their tail feathers. They may have had a lot of options here, but it looks like one of the options that they had, they're realizing from this higher perspective that they're taking, that this option that they had is an enemy. And they may have been in love with this option. I mean, there's a lot of green and red here. They could have been in love with this option, or this could have been the clothes or the mask or the costume. Remember my brother was talking about living in character. The clothes or the mask or the costume that this person wore, this, love, passion, but this person turned out to be an enemy here. Okay, and then we have somebody waiting. So let's pull some cards and let us see what is this all about. But I'm getting Pride and Prejudice vibes, which incidentally I was watching last night. It was the one with Keira Knightley, which I think is not the best one. The best one is always the one with Colin Firth, but that's just me. All right, so we have here Two of Swords. This could be definitely the masculine, or this could be DF trying to figure out, what's her next move. But Spirit has been saying consistently, what's your best move? Focus on yourself, walk away from any unhealthy situation. That has been the consistent message. All right, but we see someone here who has two opposing truths, or two paths that require a decision. But the decision is always to go the path of self-love. This is the Nine of Cups. Total wish fulfillment, which is the Line of Cups. Once you love yourself, your heart is going to lead you in the right direction. So it looks like somebody is here at a crossroads and they're waiting, but they're waiting for a chance to go back to their Nine of Cups. Okay, they want some kind of reconciliation with somebody here. So I'm getting that this figure here, this figure is DM in divine feminine energy. That's what I'm getting here, waiting for an opportunity to come back in to total wish fulfillment here, waiting for a reunion here, waiting to nurture this relationship just as this mother nurtures this child. Also getting a message here of wisdom. Now the hair is always a symbol of wisdom, and the hair is white, and that's always about the acquisition of knowledge. So it looks like DM is here in divine feminine energy, listening to his intuition, and by he I mean the masculine energy. Okay, it's not necessarily in a male body. Trying to make a decision here, right? Faced with two opposing truths that tug at his heart, feeling torn, but at the end of the day, choosing to love himself, and that is going to lead him back to his soulmate here. So just waiting for that opportunity to come back in here and reunite with a soulmate. Who is this for? Whoever this foe is, this is someone that DM is freeing himself from. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, look, this person's definitely a karmic. In my readings, reverse court cards are karmic energies. And this is the master manipulator. There are two master manipulators for me. That's the King of Cups reverse and the Magician in reverse. Those are the master manipulators in the tarot. I mean, this is a negative aspect of Scorpio. And because Scorpio is so perceptive and they have so much insight, they can run circles around you and you wouldn't even fucking know. You wouldn't know. I told you, they're born with a PhD in psychology. You don't mess with the Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's walking away from a karmic here. Okay, they're realizing that they've been sleeping with the enemy. Somebody's been sleeping, somebody's been loving, somebody's been with the enemy. And they're realizing that now. They're saying goodbye to the cycle. Look, we have the Ten of Swords. It looks like there was some sort of betrayal here. And it looks like there were several betrayals. It wasn't just one big incident. It looks like there were several betrayals, and this person kept not loving themselves and giving this person chances over and over again. But it looks like there was this sword that just went through the heart, right through the back, and came right out the other side through this person's heart. And that was the end of the story. So something has ended. Somebody manifested a new beginning here. Something has ended. Coming through strongly, we have Scorpio, we have Gemini, and gosh, Virgo. Let's see this lover. Who's that in the yellow tights? Yellow can mean trigger, but yellow can also mean confidence. So let me see when the card come out. And this card went right underneath my bloody desk, guys. Hold on. Yeah, look a lover coming in here with truth. And it looks like, he's in a hurry. This person is in a hurry here. What's this truth that they want to bring here? We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They've decided not to work or not to put in the effort into something or someone. Tired of the conflict. 5 of Swords in reverse. Tired of sabotaging themselves. What's this? Taking a leap of faith. So somebody, it looks like some kind of message was delivered. And listen, we got this in the karmic reading yesterday. Somebody told someone that they wanted out, that they're tired. They're tired of the conflict. They're no longer putting time, money, and energy into this. They're taking a leap of faith. So this is your lover, onlooker. This is your lover. That was a message that was delivered. And it wasn't done very gracefully. Because if you know Gemini, when they're pissed off, it was not done very gracefully at all. It wasn't pretty. But your person, they're fed up and tired. And they're just done. They're just done. They don't care if people call them a fool. They're just done. Done. Whatever crown they had on their head, that symbol of pride, whatever it is, it's falling to the wayside. Letting go of all the baggage, all the trappings of wealth, everything that they thought was important. They're letting that go, following their intuition, and just, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. What's this haughtiness card? We have a Page of Wands. That is a message. Let's see. Look, we have a third party here. 3 of Pentacles. Now, this could be a card of wanting to collaborate with someone. And we have a King of Swords reverse. So it looks like somebody released their pride and ego, and there was a message delivered to a third party, and that message could have been quite cutting, because we're dealing with the King of Swords, and he's no joke. Now, the King of Swords upright, he has finesse, he's a diplomat, he knows how to say things. King of Swords reverse does not give a fuck. So somebody delivered a very cutting message here. And they told that person that they're moving on. Somebody told somebody they wanted a divorce. Look, this is my divorce card, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's also a dysfunctional family. Somebody told somebody they wanted a divorce. It looks like somebody was in some sort of setup, some kind of circumstance, some kind of situation. Just now, guys. So many messages, sorry. Somebody was in a situation for appearance's sake, right? Something about the setup looked pretty on the outside. It looked good on the outside, but everything here was cold and was very abusive. So somebody is leaving that situation. Somebody's getting a divorce. They also bring to my attention Lady Catherine de Bourgh from Pride and Prejudice. You know, she's a haughty bitch. They tell me about that too. Very demanding. I mean, she is a narcissist in Pride and Prejudice. She's a real narcissist in Pride and Prejudice. And they're bringing her to mind. So it looks like whatever somebody is walking away from here, and it looks like it's a masculine energy that's doing that, whoever they're breaking up with did a total number on that person. When your person returns to you, they are not going to be the same. They've been through hell. They've been through hell and back. They've been through hell. Let me see if Spirit has any other message for us. Spirit, tell us is there any other message that we need to know about the situation? So we have someone who has been waiting on the perfect time to deliver a message. But it looks like that message was delivered. We got that in the karmic reading yesterday. The message was delivered. So we know that the message was delivered to a foe. Somebody that this person may have had some kind of relationship with in the past. And what they've told that person is that they're moving out there. Yeah, look, we have King of Swords. Somebody is being their authentic self. Somebody has spoken the truth here. They've spoken the truth to a third party. Yeah, a situation became too burdensome. 10 of Wands in reverse. It became too burdensome. Spirit, is there any other thing you want to tell us about the situation? Let's get 4 cards from the tarot. What's this? Judgment in reverse. That's Scorpio. King of Cups. More Scorpio energy. So that's that whole death and rebirth energy there. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. And what's this? What is the 2 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, it looks like what I'm seeing here is a progression. I'm seeing someone whose judgment was off, who was refusing to transform, who was resisting some sort of transformation here with this judgment card in reverse. And that's because they were afraid of other people's judgment. But I'm seeing whatever they went through with this foe, okay, whatever they went through with this foe that they may have had some kind of intimate relationship with, is bringing them into this King of Cups energy. Now, the King of Cups, he is the epitome of emotional maturity, okay? The epitome of emotional maturity. And I think part of what helped this person move into their emotional maturity, I think you guys aren't in contact with each other, okay? I think this person was also stuck for a long time. But that no contact, you finally releasing them, you finally walking away and loving yourself completely is what's pushing them to make this decision and to deliver that message that we saw was delivered. Let me see this decision that they've made. Look, we have here 7 of Wands reverse. No longer fighting for something, releasing the anxiety, releasing the pain, facing their fears, and manifesting a new beginning for themselves. Something more solid, something more stable. So we have new beginnings again here. What's this 8 of Wands in reverse? Yeah, somebody finally doing their shadow work, following their intuition. And I really think it's because of the separation between you guys. They learned a very valuable lesson. Yeah, that they have to love themselves completely. Look, we have the 9 of Pentacles here. Somebody's single. Somebody's single. They finally learned to love themselves completely. Let me see why they were in Judgment in reverse. Yeah, you see this cycle of caring more about what other people think than your own happiness is over. The cycle is done. We have the world. It's done. This place of being in your comfort zone and remaining unawakened, even though you can't unsee what you've seen, it's over. They're finally accepting who they are. They're finally accepting their emotions, especially what they feel for you, viewer, and how they feel in the karmic relationship that they're in. They're finally accepting those emotions, no longer running from them. And they're also accepting their psychic self and spiritual ability, because the King of Cups, he's very psychic also. He is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups. So this is acceptance of self. This is acceptance of their soul calling, their soul path. This is emotional maturity. Let's see if their higher self wants to add anything, and then I'll get an advice card for you guys. Is there any other thing that the higher self wants us to know? So somebody has delivered a message to someone that they're with. They want out. They don't care if people think that they're foolish. Their days of people pleasing are over. We have the Spy. Well, we got that yesterday, didn't we? So we're getting confirmation of the messages that we got yesterday in the karmic reading. We have the Spy. We know DM looking on all frequencies, but also working on his inner issues here. Okay, I'm working on my inner issues. So they're not coming forward because they're doing that shadow work, and that's been the general energy, right? But they have the knowing. Again, another consistent message that's been coming out. You are my other half. They know about this journey, and they are in acceptance of this journey coming out as King of Cups. But they're not coming forward. What they're doing is spying right now, because it's not the right time. It's not the right time. They want you to wait on them. Spirit say no. No. You have to press forward, because you are the leader. The person that's watching this, you are the leader. You have to press forward. You have to light the way. They will catch up. When they are your vibrational match, they will catch up. But right now, they're not ready. And they know that they're not ready. And if you are honest with yourself, you know that they're not ready either. Especially if they're coming out of another relationship. Okay? So let's get some advice for you, and then I will close off this reading. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Underneath the deck is independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Right? And that's all about self-love. That's that 9 of Pentacles energy. All right, so let's have a look. What's the advice for you? Whoever's watching, we have solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as lakes, rivers, or oceans, to recharge your battery. So listen, right now, DF person watching, right now is time to just focus on you and your self-care. It's been a long journey. Okay, DF, whoever's watching, the more intuitive one, you have carried this connection on your back, in your heart. You've birthed this connection. You are the one that received this inspiration from spirit, and you gave a life to this connection, and you showed the other party this connection, and you presented this connection to them by some sort of declaration, I'm sure by now, right? You raised their awareness about this connection. It's time to hand over the baton. They can either let the love die, or they can pick it up and do their part and nurture it. Love, connection, it's like a plant. Okay, especially connection. I'm going to make the distinction, because unconditional love will always flow. Okay, you don't even have to tend to that. It will always be there. But a relationship, especially a relationship that you want to ground to the 3D, it requires the inputs, the energies, the wisdom of both parties. It's like a plant. It can't have sun, and no rain. And it can't have rain, and no sun. Somebody must shine the sun. Somebody must pour the rain. Okay? So you can't keep toting this relationship, this connection, on your own, pass over the baton, and it's their choice. They have free will. They either leave it to die or they step up and nurture it. It's their choice. But right now, you have to take care of yourself. Let me read what that's about. But that's about self-care. Let's see. Okay. So time to pour that sunshine, that rain, whatever it is, on yourself. 103. That's 4. That's foundation, isn't it? Okay, 103. Okay, bodies of water. Let's see what it says. Water's curative effects are well known and documented. Since the human body is composed almost entirely of water, this makes sense. Water can wash away sadness, pain, and ill effects of suffering. Engage in purification rituals involving water more often, and you'll experience an uplifting in your spirit and outlook. Water's magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your prayers and intentions. Whether you soak in a sea bath or sea salt bath or bathe in a freshwater spring, you're sure to see the difference that water will make. So now it's time for purification. Now it's time for self-care. Now it's time to release any other lingering resentments and sadness and pain. Whatever it is that's still lingering in your heart, just wash it away. In the ocean, in the bathtub. It says, various meanings of this card: go for a meditative walk near water, take a vacation near the ocean, move to a home situated closer to a body of water, swim, take a sea salt bath to detox your energetic and physical body, and drink more water, which I have to remember, right? And then they just have a short note. Solace is a Celtic sun goddess who oversees bodies of water associated with healing. So now it's time for healing waters and energies. The fountain of healing water in Bath, England, is named in Solace's honor. Call upon Solace while conducting healing ceremonies involving water, while taking a revitalization swim or bath, or when you need help arranging your schedule or finances to allow a trip to the lake or ocean. So right now, this time is about seeing about you, your health, your well-being, your projects, okay, nurturing yourself. You've done enough for this connection already. Pass the baton to somebody else. They can either drop it or run with it. It's their choice. All right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.